I'm Doug Coyle. I'm here with Tom O'Hara, founder of Xavier Rugby Club, New York, and his son, Ciaran, co-captain of Rockaway Rugby Club. Tom, we go back many years.
Yes, we do.
We went on tour with New York to the Miami and the Bahamas.
That's how we met.
We then played as mates for Mom's Rugby Club.
That's correct.
Xavier has a very strong connection in the high school rugby community. They produce many players, gone on to successful college careers, club rugby. But we're here at Rugby United New York's game today in MCU Park, and we want you to talk about Xavier connections to Rooney.
Well, Xavier connections with Rooney start right at the top. The head coach, Mike Tolkien, is a member of the class of '85, and his bench coach, his consigliere, Bruce McLean, was a classmate of his in the class of '85 also. They were on Xavier's first national championship team that year in '85. You have the captain and scrum half for Rooney, Mike Petrie, is class of '02, and Chris Mattina, who's just getting over an injury and should be back in the lineup soon, is a member of the class of '11.
What makes Xavier such a special place to put out all these rugby players?
I think it's just it's a long commitment to rugby. Xavier High School has got the oldest continuous high school rugby program in the country, and so I guess we have a leg up on everybody there. And over the last 40 years, as you said, we have Xavier guys at every level, from the national level. Mike Tolkien was the head coach of the Eagles in the last World Cup. Mike Petrie was on that team, Seamus Kelly, and you see them sprinkled right through all the universities, the best universities and clubs. They're all playing there. In the last collegiate rugby championships, or not the last one, there's always Xavier rugby guys playing in the collegiate rugby championships in June. And one year I remember there were 15 Xavier guys on the different college rosters. So right out here in this game that we have going on beside us right now, the Rooney under 20 training side has 6 Xavier guys on the roster right there. So it's just that it's kind of a culture, kind of a commitment that's built up over the decades. It's become a tradition. It's very popular within the school, with the administration, with the alumni, the students, and that's it. It's just a culture that's been established over the 43 years that Xavier Rugby has existed.
Ciaran, you started your rugby career with Xavier also, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, freshman year?
Yep, freshman year.
And now you're at Rockaway.
Yeah, Rockaway Rugby Club, just across Jamaica Bay in Fort Tilden.
Rockaway's been around for a while. 1977?
1977 was the first year of the club. Sevens Rugby, which is our famous Sevens tournament right on the beach, is 40 years ago was our first tournament. We're getting our new one June 15th, our next one.
And what are some of the other accomplishments of the club?
Well, in 2015 and 2016, we won the league title and then went to the EGU championship 2 years in a row, 2016 and 2017. Since then, we've been rebuilding the club. We're bringing in some couple players with a club that we have in New Zealand that we exchange players with. So we're right now getting ready. We're coming off our spring season where we enjoyed a lot of success, and we're looking forward to the 7th season this summer, and then in the fall we're looking to get back into the playoffs and hopefully, nationals if we play our cards right.
I believe your club was one of the first clubs in the metropolitan New York area to get a clubhouse?
Yep. Yeah, we're on federal property, so we're always kind of a lot of permits and things to deal with, but we've had a lot of success working with the Parks Department. Yeah, we have our own clubhouse, our own field, just recently renovated last year with new uprights, and so we're very happy about that.
Anything else going on with Xavier? I know they've traditionally, over a 4-year period, gone on tours.
They go on tour. They go on tour every year. They usually this year was domestic. They went out to Utah to kind of get a leg up. The National High School Championships were in Utah just last weekend, and they went in April to tour out there, play some of the good high school teams there, and and kind of prepare for the nationals. But we go overseas quite over the decades. We've been Ireland several times, England, Scotland, Australia, New Zealand. There's quite a touring tradition at Xavier that goes back really. We toured in our second year of existence, so we started pretty early on with a trip to Canada, and been going ever since. I just want to add, as far as Ciaran and Rockaway, there's a strong Xavier connection with Rockaway. Ciaran, there's a bunch of players, right, and officers for the club.
Yeah, a lot of Xavier guys on the club.
Just for that, sorry.
That's fine. Thanks for spending time with us.
Thanks for having us.
And I wish Xavier every success, and Rockaway.
Thank you very much.
That's great, and thank you for the work you do, and for the people out there, sign up for Doug's blog and newsletter, and watch the YouTube channel. He does great work, this guy. Thanks a lot, Doug.
Thanks.